Hey everyone and welcome. So, if you've ever felt like you're just buried under a giant mountain of administrative tasks, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to conquer that mountain. We're going to automate an entire workshop sign-up process using a super powerful tool you probably didn't even know you had, right inside Google Workspace. All right, here's the game plan. First, we're going to talk about that admin headache we all know and love. Then, we'll build our solution piece by piece. The basic infrastructure, the automation engine that makes it all run, and then we're going to put it all together and watch the magic happen.
So first things first, let's talk about a pain point that is just universal. For educators, for trainers, for literally anyone who organizes events. I'm talking about that soul-crushing, time-sucking manual process of managing registrations.
Does this whole scene look a little too familiar? You're juggling form responses. You're copying and pasting the same info into document after document, and then you have to send out all those personalized emails one by one. It is a perfect recipe for burnout and, let's be honest, for making mistakes.
This right here, this is the cycle of inefficiency. You're just stuck in this loop, right? Checking responses, copying, pasting, sending emails, and then trying to keep track of it all in your head or some messy spreadsheet, just praying you don't make a typo. Well, today, we are going to smash this cycle to bits.
So, how do we actually build our way out of this mess? Well, our automation system. It really just relies on 3 tools you're probably already using every single day: a Google Form, a Google Sheet, and a Google Doc. It all starts right here with a simple Google Form. Think of this as the front door to our whole operation. This is where participants come in, they enter their name, their email, and which workshop they want to go to. Pretty standard stuff, but this is the very beginning of our awesome data pipeline. Now, the second someone hits submit on that form, all of their information automatically and instantly flows into a Google Sheet. And this becomes the heart of our entire system. It's our organized, central database where every piece of participant information lives. It's our single source of truth. And the final piece of the puzzle is this, a Google Doc that's going to act as our template. And the real key here, the secret sauce, are these little placeholders you see, the words surrounded by curly braces. These are like little magic markers that tell our automation exactly where to pop in each person's unique info. Okay, so we've got the form, we've got the sheet, and we've got the doc template, but how do we get them to talk to each other automatically? For that, we need an engine, and that engine is called Google Apps Script.
Now hang on, don't let the word JavaScript scare you off. Seriously. Just think of Google Apps Script as a secret language that all your Google apps can understand. You can give it simple instructions to tell your sheet to talk to your doc and then tell that doc to talk to your Gmail, all without you having to lift a finger.
And you want to know the best part? You absolutely do not need to be a developer to do this. For this entire system, you literally just copy a pre-written script and paste it into the script editor that's already built into your Google Sheet. It even adds this handy little custom menu right at the top of your spreadsheet so you can run all your automations with a single click.
So for the script to work, it needs to know exactly which files and folders to use. And the way we tell it is by using something called a Google ID. It's just that unique jumble of letters and numbers you see in the URL of any file or folder in your Google Drive. Think of it like a street address for your files.
What's so great about this is how ridiculously simple the setup is. This script only needs 3 IDs to do its job. You just go to your template doc, copy that unique ID from the URL, do the same for your 2 destination folders, and then you just paste them into the script. That's it. Configuration done.
All right, now let's get to the real heart of this automation. We're going to look at the first big job the script does, the mail merge. This is where the script grabs all that data from our spreadsheet and uses it to build our personalized documents. Okay, this right here is where the magic happens. The script reads a row of data in your spreadsheet, let's say for a participant named Jim. It then scans your doc template, finds every placeholder like first name, matches that to the first name column in the sheet, and bam, it replaces it with Jim. It does this for every single placeholder, creating a perfectly personalized document in like 2 seconds.
So our components are all in place, the engine is configured and ready to go. Now let's just sit back and watch the entire workflow unfold with just a few clicks of a button.
Okay, so here's our spreadsheet with the data from our first participant, Jim Monty. I want you to notice that the columns for the document link, the PDF, and the email status are all totally empty. This is our starting line.
Now, from our custom menu, we make our first click, Run Workshop Mail Merge. In just a couple of seconds, the script creates a fully personalized doc for Jim. And boom, it drops the link right back into our sheet for us.
All right, next up we click Create PDFs. Just like that, the script takes that Google Doc, converts it into a clean, professional PDF, saves it to the right folder, and again adds the new link right into our sheet. Perfect record keeping.
And for the grand finale, we click Email PDFs. The script instantly writes an email, attaches Jim's unique PDF, sends it on its way, and marks the task as complete in our spreadsheet. The entire process is done, dusted, and fully tracked. Okay, let's just step back for a second and appreciate what just happened. We have just built a complete end-to-end workflow that totally replaces all that manual chaos with beautiful, automated control.
This is the new reality, people. What used to be a tedious, error-prone headache is now a simple 3-click process that you manage from one single spreadsheet. It's going to save you hours of time, it completely eliminates those copy and paste errors, and it gives you a perfect record of everything that's happened.
Look, we just automated one very specific process, workshop registration, but the principles here are the same for so many other tasks. Now that you've seen how the form, the sheet, the doc, and the script all click together, the real question isn't if you can automate something in your life, but what repetitive task are you going to automate next?